Hello, and welcome to the Brick Cave Media Podcast. I'm Sharon Skinner, author of Blood from a Rose from Brick Cave Books. The Brick Cave Podcast is brought to you by the BC Book Club, Brick Cave Media's community portal for readers that love Brick Cave books and authors. You can join today and be a part of the Brick Cave story at Brick Cave Media's new website. Well, not so new anymore, brickcave.media.
And my name is Bruce Davis. I'm the author of Silver Magic from Brick Cave Books. We are here tonight in the Brick Cave studio, located in the Brick Cave office in beautiful downtown Mesa.
Woo-hoo.
Such fun. Here we are.
Yeah, and here we are.
That's Brick Cave Mesa to you.
Brick
Brick
Cave
Cave
Mesa? Oh, is that Brick Cave Mesa?
Beautiful downtown Mesa. But actually, Mesa's getting to be somewhat beautiful downtown.
It
I
is
must
actually.
admit.
It is actually.
I'm very, very pleased with the way things are shaping up down there.
I am as well. And there are just about enough breweries and cider houses to make
keep
me happy.
everybody happy. Never underestimate the power of alcohol.
Yeah, you know.
So, topics. Listeners, how can you help your favorite author? Write reviews.
Yeah, we like reviews. They don't even have to be glowing 5-star reviews.
They can be just, I read it, I liked it.
That would
Especially if you're a confirmed purchase
Oh, yeah.
on any of these sites. Goodreads, Amazon. Just, you confirm
Barnes
that
and
you
Noble,
brought the
Target.
book, and it literally a couple of lines. But the way we get scored for how we get rated and how we get presented in front of eyeballs is number of reviews.
That's right.
Not even necessarily number of good reviews, just number of reviews.
Yeah, so, drop a star or five. Five would be
Five
nice.
would be very
but,
nice.
We'll take what we can get. Drop some stars on us, on our books, on our other Brick Cave authors, or any of your favorite authors. They really do matter. Oddly enough, they really do matter.
Yes, indeed. Tell your friends and family if you like a book. Heck, pass it around. I mean, I'd love to sell more books, but pass it around. Maybe they'll like it and want their own copy.
Go to the library and ask your library to carry our books. We love it when our books are out in the world, in the wild, on the shelves of libraries.
Even go to your local bookstore and say, where can I find author so-and-so?
Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Because that just puts the name out there. It doesn't have to be me or us or anyone, an author that you like. Where can I find this author?
Yeah, especially your mid-list and your not your famous authors, because it's nice that you go and you ask for your favorite Stephen King book or whatever, because we know that's a big deal. But for the rest of us, a mention here and there is a very nice thing. It's a gift.
And it actually does a lot of good to boost the signal, to use a probably obsolete term by now. But in any event, if the name is out there, if bookstore owners and operators, if librarians get repeated requests for a particular author, they're going to look into it.
Yep, absolutely.
And enough of that.
You know what? That's a really great gift to give an author, and we are coming up on the season of giving.
This is true.
So,
Hey, I will point out as your editor, there were a couple of good reviews that came out this week of Brick Cave Books from Frigid Reads.
oh yes.
Yes, indeed. And
Go listen to those.
those are good reviews. Garvin Anders, Frigid Reads. He also does a podcast covering all kinds of subjects. Lately, he's been covering Atlantis in exhaustive detail,
But he also
which is his thing.
But he also does podcast or audio reviews of the books.
Of the books, that's true,
as well.
too,
So he
yes.
does both a written and an audio version of a lot of his reviews. And
This
those
is
are
true.
fun. Those are fun.
He's fun to listen to. He's not boring.
So, hey, how about we do our reading update and give a shout out to some of our favorite authors that we've read recently.
So, Sharon, what have you been reading of late?
Well, I just finished a book that I think you'd appreciate if you haven't read it. It's called Titanium Noir
Ooh.
by Nick Harkway. And there's a line in it where one of his sources says to him, Cal, you've got to get a better group of suspects, because these guys, if I were to villain, and honestly, I would not villain because I'm law-abiding, but if I were to villain, I wouldn't villain with these guys with another person's, yeah. So I think you'll appreciate the
Titanium
writing.
Noir.
Titanium Noir by Nick Harkway. I enjoy
I think
it.
I've seen it. It's been one of the things
He's
that
got
I've
a
just...
really ugly green, like that. Like,
yes,
green,
yes.
sickly green color cover.
Right.
But it's, yeah, it was entertaining, very entertaining. I think you'd appreciate it. I also read a really, really good book called Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. And I did not expect to love that book as much as I did. When you've got a narrator who's a giant squid, that's amazing, right? So the writing was really solid. The storylines converged really well. I just really, really enjoyed that one. And then I finished the Killbot?
Oh, Murderbot.
Murderbot. I finished the Murderbot series by Martha Wells. So Exit Strategy was the last book of that. Too bad it was the last book, but she nailed it. She nailed it. It was a solid final book, really, for that series.
Yes.
I really appreciated it.
Yes.
She took me places where I didn't expect to go after the first book, because I didn't think I would read more after the first book, because it's really not my style or my cup of tea. But she really took it places.
Especially the third one.
Yeah, the third one was super good.
It was just... She could have ended it there. I mean, she left it...
She left
she-
enough
I
open.
need more,
I
yeah.
wanted that last book.
But it was wonderful. I agree.
And then In the Lives of Puppets by T.J. Klune. Of course, Klune is one of my...
I've looked at that one. I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
It
Because I
was-
loved the
It was
previous
different.
ones.
It was different, but it was really good. It was solid. It was solid Klune. This one is very futuristic. Robots and the last human, I should say, living, and it was good. It was solid work. And then the last one that I want to talk about, the top reads, because it's been a while since we've met, so I could give you a whole page full of books. But these are my top 5 of the books I've read since we talked. Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, which was really well balanced and really fascinating and really hit home in a lot of ways, because it's basically about a woman was in college with another woman whose career as a writer took off and hers did not. And she watches her, it starts with the Asian woman dying, choking to death, and the Caucasian woman decides to steal her manuscript and claim it as her own. It's a solid read. I think it's very balanced. I think it's beautifully done. And it just really calls out a lot of what is in publishing and what writers go through and that world.
I've read a review. These are all books that I've heard of. I've seriously looked at The Lives of Puppets, but I don't know. I think I just got fatigued with Clune after The Whispering Door.
I loved the
I did. I
Under
loved the book, but it's
Whispering
like, I'm going to put this aside for a while.
Well, you can come back to Clune.
It's wearing thin.
Clune's going to be around for a while.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. So talk to me about what you've been reading, Bruce.
I finished James Ellroy's Perfidia. I started it some time ago. I finally got through it. And it was exhausting. And I never thought I would say that I was turned off by Noir, but I was turned off by this book.
Wow.
Now, it's 1941. It's December 1941. It's Los Angeles at the time of Pearl Harbor. And the roundup of Japanese Americans and conspiracies to take their businesses and their lands and things like that. So that's not such. I mean, that's history, and that makes for a good plot. With you get into all of the various corrupt police officers who are involved in this, and that I didn't mind. And you know me, I'm not a particularly woke-ish guy, but the just blatant racism throughout the book